Yeah,
Uh,
please.
See, the one question which we received through WhatsApp is from the Indian group, which I have shared. There's how to cast horoscopes for babies born in the US. Okay, some astrologers are converting into Indian time and casting it. Is it correct?
Okay.
Uh, it's a million dollar
Yeah.
question,
Yeah, yeah.
but
No, no. Very, very good question. This question, I also came across in multiple places. Like right? We go to in get-togethers and things like that, right? So
yeah,
people
yeah,
do that, and then
okay,
especially this is very, very much applicable to NRI kids, right? People are born in foreign countries. So not all astrologers, but some astrologers do convert the time uh, to the Indian time and then cast the horoscope. So before I answer that, right, I want to explain a little bit the actual tech process. Right? When we cast the horoscope, we get three important factors. That is, number one is your date of birth, right? Time of birth. Three is place of birth. Why do we need date, time, and place? These three constitutes, with this only we will be casting the horoscope. So when you do the date is basically to see where which date it is, right? The time is, it determines the lagna. Okay. So the lagna is the rising sign. In English it is called rising sign. In Sanskrit we call it as lagna. Okay. So when we say lagna, what it is we all know Earth rotates by itself, all right? And then it orbits around the sun. So when the Earth is rotating by itself, when you are in a certain point, you are standing somewhere in the certain point in Earth, and then you rotate, and then you come back to the same position, then we say one day is over. So in that cycle, Earth completes rotating the one elliptical cycle, right? One round. That will cover all the 12 signs, 12 rashis, right? So when the 12 rashis comes, when that point moves, that is what we say it is the rising sign, right? Say, for example, in a colloquial way, a, when does sun rise? Sun rises different time for at different cities in the earth, correct? So for Chennai it could be one time, for Bangalore it is a different time, for Delhi it's a different time, for Singapore it's a different time, right? If you go on, right? And that is why we have the time difference, right? How many hours behind, ahead and all, right? So why are we doing it? So we are calculating the time based on the earth's movement and then fixing up that point. So this lagna is that. So when you switch the time from US, let's assume the child is born in US and then to India, okay, then the whole perspective changes, right? The lagna point will change. Say for example, right now between India and US, if some child is born now, that child will get a certain lagna. Okay, major planetary positions won't change, but if mm, uh, the rising sign, the lagnam will change. Lagnam will change. So that will change the whole ball game. The whole horoscope is different right now. All right, your combinations, your everything is different. So the first house, which is self lagna, will become the seventh house for the same time if a child is born in Chennai. Okay, in right now, right? The lagna will be completely different. All the predictions will be wrong. So that horoscope is good for nothing. You can't make any accurate predictions. We are casting horoscope to make predictions, right? To understand a person's life, how that person life will be, right? If you do that, it will be completely incorrect. And then for astrologers, right now you have humpty number of software is available to cast the horoscope. What you have to do is you don't have to do any calculation. You have to just plug in the date and time, then automatically the chart will come out. the software will make out. In fact, I just want to share, when the whole computers introduced, right, astrology is one of the earliest industry business domain to adapt computerization. When computers introduced, when the personal computing started in 80s, we did a lot of airline reservation, hotel reservation, train reservation, and then stock trading and all that, right? Along with that, payroll system, astrology was also early adopters. The software started coming in way back in 80s itself, right? So we don't have to struggle much. uh, I mean, if I'm more than happy to share pictorially, so that it can be easily understood. Let me share my screen. Okay, so I'm just, let me close this out. So let's assume, so right now some child is born. The location is Fremont, California. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this Fremont is California. So right now, this is the chart. Okay, this is a North Indian style. Let me change it to South Indian. It doesn't matter. Okay. Unfortunately, in this site, I can show only one. Okay. You see this word ascendant? Okay, ascendant, this is Virgo sign, Kanya Rasi. Moon is here. Okay, moon will be in Kanya Rasi only for the entire day. Okay, so if I change this location to, okay, let me do another create another window. Okay, so what is the time, Radhakrishnan, right now in India?
10:45 here.
10:45 here, right? So 22:45. Okay, so and let me change. So when we pick the location, automatically this latitude and longitude is calculated by the software. Not this software, even in any software, free available software also, it is possible if they do it everything. I mean, what I'm using is a commercial version. Okay, so this latitude and longitude, it will automatically pick up, and then it will cast the horoscope. Okay, you see here, moon is here only, but the ascendant got moved here to Mesha Rasi, Aries sign. So the whole horoscope is different right now. So person born in Fremont right now, when we put this, for that person, Lagna is this moon. All right. So I will tell you an example. Then let me give an how we take the prediction. So in Lagna, moon is there. That means it's physical, right? And very emotional. So that person, for this person, uh, he is a very emotional and sensitive person. Okay, because moon is there in the Lagnam, in the ascendant. All right, very emotional, very sensitive, all that, and very creative in mind, all that. Okay, and whereas the same time, when you convert and then cast the chart and horoscope, so that person is here, and this is Lagnam, Mesha Lagnam, and Mars is sitting there, Mangal Kuja is sitting there. What does it mean? This person will be very, very aggressive in nature, very fighting spirit. The other person, he's very soft nature, he won't fight. I mean, not fight in the sense like if you tell something, okay, he will adjust and he will compromise, he will adjust and he will go. But whereas this person, he will not, he will ask question, why should I do this, why should I do that, why can't you do this, he will fight. Fighting spirit will be there. That is Mars, because of Mars. See, if you make this is just one example, one prediction, I'm just telling you, right? Like this, the whole entire horoscope changes. The complete predictions, fate, a life event, everything will change, right? So that is why it is very important. You have to cast the horoscope based on the date, time, and place wherever they are born. That is how you should do it. And these days you don't have to use any complicated thing. We don't have to do manually. Software is available. Please make use of the software and then do that. Okay, thank you. I hope I clarified.
Uh, thank you, Dr. Prasad, with this very elaborate thing. And uh,
If you need astrology or palmistry consultation, please call me at 408-909-5867 or contact me on my website www.astrology4u.us. Thank you for watching again. Let's catch up on some other time.